Going into this weekend's Women's World Cup in France, the U.S. team is looking pretty good. They're ranked #1 in the world. They've won 3 World Cup championships, plus 4 Olympic golds. But off the field, there's one thing holding them back: equal pay. A few months ago, the team filed a class-action gender discrimination lawsuit against the U.S. Soccer Federation, accusing their parent organization of having a, quote, policy and practice of discriminating against the women's team based upon their gender by treating them substantially less favorably than members of the men's national team. Not to mention the fact that, as the suit puts it, the women's performance has been superior to that of the male players. That one must hurt the 70-some% of the USSF board, who, not surprisingly, are men. And yet they still get less money, are subjected to more dangerous playing conditions, like having to play on artificial turf, and get less support from the U.S. Soccer Federation in terms of promotion and marketing. It's something that team star forward Megan Rapinoe calls the double earn, where you do something impressive and then have to prove how impressive it was afterward to get any reward.
It's never that sort of like, oh, I see the potential that you have or whatever, and then we're going to invest in that. It's always sort of the opposite.
Of course, this isn't the first time this issue has come up in women's soccer. You'll remember in 2016, 5 of the top players, including Rapinoe, Alex Morgan, Carly Lloyd, Becky Sauerbrunn, and Hope Solo, they filed a federal wage complaint claiming pay discrimination, a fight that was then profiled on CBS's 60 Minutes.
We feel like we're treated like second-class citizens because they don't care as much about us as they do the men.
Sounds like not a whole lot has changed. Unfortunately, that complaint went nowhere. But with this lawsuit, the women are kicking it up a notch, and rightfully so. According to the Washington Post, a woman team player earns a base of $3,600 per game, while the men make almost 50% more. That doesn't even get into the insane bonuses, where the most a woman could make is 1/10 what the man can. But wait, there's more. For making the 2014 World Cup roster, the men earned $55,000 each. You know what the women got when they made the team the next year? $15,000. $15,000 for making a team that went on to win the Cup. Of course, the woman got a nice bonus for that victory, $1.7 million. But you know what the men got for losing in the round of 16? Nearly $5.4 million. And did I mention the women actually won? Of course, the U.S. Soccer Federation blames FIFA for that because they make more money from the men's World Cups, which they then give to the winning teams. But as the lawsuit points out, maybe if the USSF actually promoted the Women's World Cup appearance, more people might watch. I'll admit, I had no idea the championship started this weekend, let alone that the U.S. team ranked #1 in the world. In any case, the answer is simple, according to Rapinoe.
We've had incredible success. We've been able to push the sport forward in so many ways, both on and off the field, just from a soccer perspective, but commercially as well. And so why not take that next step?
Why not, indeed? Best of luck to the team, both on and off the field.